think there has been an injustice upon our build, but let me fix this real quick. And welcome back, everybody. Yeah, yeah. um, I have grievously inflicted an ailment upon my build, which cannot be undone. Actually, well, it can be undone, but I'm not quite sure what that undoing is quite yet. I think focusing on bleed was a big mistake. And the reason we did that is because we wanted to. I don't even know what button I hit to show that, but that's up there now. Okay, so because of Lacerate, we focused on bleed because of Lacerate, I'm pretty sure, right? Because it has a really high chance to do bleeding and inflict bleeding. But I think if we wanted to do a Lacerate build, I don't think going starting as this character would be the right choice, right? Because it just doesn't synergize as well as if we come down to. Sorry, I was on Path of Building. Thinking it would show the other ascendancies. As was this Gladiator? I don't know what they're called, right? I don't know what the ascendancies are called. But for like bleeds and stuff, like this is where you the class ascendancy you want to play. And it starts here, so it wouldn't be hard to get up this way and do a bleed build and all that, and it would honestly probably be a bajillion times better, right? So what do we do? Well, I need to find a melee skill that's not Lacerate that I'm interested in using that also synergizes really well with attack speed and crit. Because those are the two things I like a lot, right? So we want attack speed and crit. And a melee skill that can utilize both of those. Does it exist? I don't know. It probably does, I'd imagine. There's a lot of melee skills out there. How are we going to find it? I'm going to use the wiki. And if we have to go through every single skill, that's what we're going to do today. So if you were looking for gameplay today, this is probably not the one you want to be watching today. Now, there isn't that many, apparently. I think it's just showing the weapon restrictions, right? So we want two-handed swords. Everything that works for two-handed swords. So we can't use any of these down here, which is unfortunate because I wanted to use Reeve, right? I think Reeve would have been fun, but that's okay. Still got a ton of other options. Just not sure where to go. We could do... What is this? Consecrated Path sounds kind of cool. It's AoE. Physical converted to fire. Oh, it's what the one guys do. I forget what they're called. I don't want to do Cyclone. I'm just not interested in Cyclone. Dominating Blow, I think, is like a single target deal, isn't it? Minions. What, does it have like a chance to summon? Oh, it does. Well, we're definitely not a melee build. Minion build. We're not doing minions, alright? I'm not interested. Double strike. Okay. I'm bleeding. It's a bleeding skill. I think it's like the just 1-2 and it's not very big either. Flicker Strike, I know what that is. I don't want to do Flicker Strike. It's murder on the eyes. Frost Blades is not the worst choice, I don't think. But now we're dealing with projectiles. If we remove a lot of bleed nodes and go more like over here towards the ranger stuff. Let's see. Oh, Jack. So there's a lot of like projectile speed and damage you could get, right? For pretty easy. Not sure if that's what I want to do though. So we got heavy strike. I think that's like the very first skill they give you, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Not interested. Ice crash. I know what that one is. I don't think that's what we're looking for. What is this? Molten. Oh, infernal blow. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. YouTube. PoE infernal blow. Anything with fire though, it seems like.
Hey, guys.
I just want to see the skill. I don't know. I don't want to build. I don't want to see your builds. I just want to see the skill. No. There you go. That's depressing. And they explode. Okay, so not infernal blow. Lacerate is what we're already doing. Lightning strike. What if we still go lacerate, but just don't worry about the bleeding at all? How bad would our damage scaling be? Right, because we went bleed because of bosses and stuff. Pretty sure. Perforate? What's perforate? I think I've already seen this one. Yeah. Puncture. It's a bow skill that can be on two-handed melee weapons? How the heck does that work? Yo, you puncture melee. Smite. AoE. Lightning damage base. Less area damage. Chance to shock. Sweep. We could just do sweep. I think I've been leveling sweep. Hold on. It's fine, it's fine. Don't freak out. I don't need all this on here. What? Oh, cause I'm on the other weapon. Right. Okay. So I know this isn't like a true DPS number, but it says 27k versus 14. So we're already almost matching the DPS. We're way over it, and that's not including when we ramp up. Doesn't necessarily mean it'd be better though. So let's just take a map. We'll do a tier 5. We got plenty of them. Any that are okay. We're not even gonna identify it. We just want to go into the map before it's reflect fizz. Okay, and I don't think this affects. Does it? I guess. 5 less area damage. Melee skills deal 14% more area damage in blood stance. But have 14% more area effect in sand stance, so it's bigger. So that's reaching out to this tire here. And so that's barely anything. Let's see. So right now it says sweep is doing 35k, and that's before rage.
With all the gods dead, I suppose.
Ow. I was joking about reflect. Do they actually have reflect on it? Or is it just because we're in melee distance? Okay, hold on. I want to see. So let me take sweep off. You can go back in here for a minute.
I cannot do this.
Is this actually a melee reflect map? No way. I think it is. Yeah, it's oh, it's a fizz reflect map. Dude, I was joking. All right. I don't know how. Is it an F key? It is an F key. We don't need that. We're not in hardcore or anything. Okay. Mr. Sweep, come on back. Well, it's fine. We'll just put you here again. Honestly, I'm just going in the map to see how much the AoE affects it. No, never mind. No, we're not. Not this map. We'll just do a white map. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter if it's like rare or whatever. I just need a map to test the skills. I know I could just teleport somewhere, but I don't want to. Okay. Oh, that's lacerate. We want sweep. Okay. So it's reaching to about here. I'm curious if I put this on. That's much bigger. It's reaching. So we went from like here to here. Wow, and like now look at it. We'll put that up there for a minute. Let's just see how it feels to play with compared to Lacerate, because now it's not ranged anymore, right? Accuracy is going to be a problem as well, I know. Let's see what it ramps up to. This is what the boss damage looks like. Now, it's not entirely fair because we have like bleeding and stuff on it. So it's not going to feel as good either. Do we really want to be a sweep build? I don't know. It's kind of a cool skill. Sweep. Vulnerability. So we'd go for more of like an area map clear. But we already have a good mapping build, right? But we don't want to be a bleed. So we could get this way higher than 60k. And we'd get a ton of passive points back too. Because then we're not speccing in the bleed anymore. Because we're not interested in the bleed, right?
We are friends now.
Please don't kill me. Okay. But you get the idea, right? So we're looking to fix our build from being garbage. Which honestly, if we took out chance to bleed, and we had brutality in there, I think it'd be even better. What do you hide out? What's it say now? 26 versus 22. So if we start doing sweeps, we get rid of Lacerate for faster attacks, I guess. Which we should have another one that we put away, right? So we put that there. Now we're at base standing 31. I know this isn't like the true DPS numbers and whatnot, but I don't think Lacerate is good for our ascendancy, and I really want to be a berserker, right? And I need a really good melee skill that's fun to use. Sweep's not a bad choice. Let's see what else we got, though. We got Vengeance. I think that's like a get hit, do thing, right? Yeah, it's just when you get hit, it does it. I wonder if you could make like a really interesting Counter-Strike build. What is this? Vigilant Strike? Is that like a big single target? Viper Strike. Wild Strike. And then the rest don't work with two-hand swords. So I think we're going sweep. I wonder if this has a I imagine it does. Skill effects. No, it doesn't? Wow. That's a surprise. Okay, so... So we don't need Swift Affliction then. We don't need Bleed anymore. Physics damage is fine. Sweep here is fine. Brutality is fine. Faster attacks is good. I need another green support gem. I don't know what it would be, but we can figure that out later, right? I'm sure there's plenty. Could also switch it for something else later. Which comes down to we're probably going to need to respec a lot here. So we're just not interested in the bleeding anymore. These are fine. It gives us a chance to become more tanky too, if we're not doing bleed. Right? Because we get a lot more points to go into like life nodes and stuff. Is that it? Is that all we had? Bleed. I'll also need to look up affliction and stuff. Go for another endurance charge, which is a 4% reduction. And I think only fizz though. Okay. So we get some skill points back. There is... I don't remember where. I have to find it. Not this one. This one. You inflict bleeding up to 8 times. We don't want that anymore. What do we want? Radius? Didn't even get radius? Does melee strike range affect radius? We used to have a lot of that, not no more. What is this? Melee strike range. Does melee strike range effect sweep. The melee weapon range passive blah 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 doesn't use weapon range. I don't know, does it? As long as the attack range is based on your weapon swing, it's affected. Let's see. We'll just pull up the sweep. On a full 360-degree area around the player, it knocks them back. Two-handed melee weapon, that's fine. We're good with all that. Increased area of effect. Area of... Is it effect or effect? Effect. Melee splash area of effect? I don't think that's what we want. Killed recently. This might be a good one, brinkmanship. Mason Scepter, not interested. Area of effect on aura skills. Bunch of impale stuff. I think the only one we saw was the brinkmanship one over here, wherever it was at. Flash area of effect? What's that even mean? What about does melee strike range effect sweep? Leave sweep? No, it doesn't. Okay, so melee strike range doesn't matter at all when it comes to sweep. Okay. This jewel is looking less and less good. Now that I'm not using Crimson Dance anymore. I don't want anything up here. I don't want anything over here. Leech's life, maximum total life from Leech. It's not that bad. I could do Vitality Void. We don't dual wield. We don't use a shield. So what do we lose if we just the endurance charges always having at least one and getting on kill? The same with frenzy. Gotta think this one through a little bit. Let's see, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more points back. I'm not married to the jewel, right? So if I want to get rid of it, it's not a big deal. I don't think I'm gaining a lot. So dang it, I think I had this issue last time too. Right click to remove from socket. Left click, right click. Oh, right. You have to remove the 2 points. And then I think you can, yeah. And then refund this. I don't know if I want to go this way yet, so I'll save it. Which means we can also change our sword then too. Because this is all bleed based. So we can get a better fizz damage sword instead of bleeding, which I think will help a lot too. So we want to come over here. It'd be nice if there's other stuff that we could benefit from going down this way, but there really isn't. We can go up towards Soulless Steel and get more armor and Ellie res. And then there's life nodes over here as well. It's not the worst choice. So we just here. Are we even using a guard skill? I don't know what's considered a guard skill. Molten Shell's a guard skill. I would assume that would proc, so if we really wanted to. If this wasn't axe and this was sword, that'd be nice. Accuracy, crit multi. Melee strike range doesn't affect it, so we don't want that. Increased area of effect of aura skills. Units to defend. I don't care about knockback. So many of like the sword attacks deal 20% increased damage with ailments. Sweet ailments. Hold on. PoE. PoE ailment. Oops. Let's see. Ignite, freeze, chill, shock, scorch, brittle, sap. Those are elemental ailments. Bleed, poison, ignite are damaging ailments. So, like, I'm pretty sure every, like, increased damage with ailments, you see it, it's on everything. Sword attacks deal or increased damage with ailments. Damage with hits and ailments. Hmm. Man. I really want this plus 50 life. Let's try this out. I guess now the issue is Fizz, Sweep, Brutality is fine. Area of Effect is okay. Faster attacks is fine. We just need another green support gem. Okay, so chance to poison? Not, I don't know. Additional accuracy, flee, blind. We already have faster attacks. I guess we could go back to close combat. Because we do have close combat. Yeah, we'll just use close combat. Ah, get out of here. Let's see. Close. Well, if I could spell it right. But it's right here, so boom. You can see how this feels. If not, if it doesn't feel good, we can always just go back to the bleed build. So currently our chance to hit is only 70%, which is kind of an issue. Our attack speed modifier is 45%. Our crit chance is only 17%, but that's because we got rid of the crit thing. So we might have to give up on the crit dream, right? Just so that we always hit. It's just not satisfying when you hit now, though.
Do not worry, little beast.
I guess if we get more crit chance, maybe. Yes, I know it's a low level map and all that. I'm just trying to see how it performs. And we also have a really garbage sword for this because it's bleed based. Which I guess isn't the worst thing because technically we still have increased ailment damage.
There are no more worthy beasts. I will go feed the ones.
Is that it? Did I kill everything? Is that the map? I think so. Not sure what sword we could use. I guess we'd really just want a really high fizz damage sword. Two-handed melee weapon with can you get area? I just want to see if you can get area of effect first. Okay, so you can. We're gonna want. Can you get percent total fizz? Okay. We need it to be a sword. How do I make it to where I only see two-handed swords? Two-handed sword, there we go. Real thing is, I don't know. Because this has such a high fizz damage on it. But the sword I'm looking at. Is that because of what's on it? Is that going to modify it at all? I don't think so. .217 to 403. Attacks per second, weapon range, and all that. Hold on. So if we want something better than this sword, it needs really high strength on it as well would be nice. Let's see, strength. Can you get like 50 plus strength on that? No. Can you get any strength on it? Yes, but not a lot apparently. This is the only... From bleeding. Global accuracy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we don't want strength on it then, apparently. I wanted it for, like, stacking with my chest piece. The more strength we have, the better it is. By, like, landslides. This is worth 1 divine. Let's see. Fizz damage, attack speed, crit chance, air effect, X speed if you killed recently. Didn't I read something where my attacks can't do LE damage? There's a reason I'm thinking I can't do LE damage, and so it's just wasted. I don't know what it is. It might have just been an ascendancy I read. That's not mine. Double checking real quick. No, I don't have anything that's slotted in that's like elemental damage. Just elemental resistances. That's all I've got slotted in right now. Do we spend 40 chaos on a sword? That's probably not even really that great. Doesn't impress me. PoE. Let's see. Uh, is there like a two-handed sword I could grab maybe? I'm sure there is. Starforge? It's really cheap too. These have all been listed quite a while, huh? Well, not all of them, apparently. I'm assuming this is a price fixer. If it's been listed for 2 months. Maybe it's just not a popular weapon. I don't know if the DPS matters. I don't know. Let's see if this guy will let me buy his sword. Let me buy your sword, sure. 7. Shit. I made an oopsie. Will you take like... Fuck it, dude. You can have 40 fusings. Boom. There you go. I definitely ripped myself off, but it's okay. This can go into the bank for a day of remembrance. I don't know. When our build was maybe gonna be a different kind of build, but we're sweep now. It's what we do. That's one step down. I don't think it needs to be 6 link. It does need now work. And now work. Faster attacks, leap slam, life tap. Then these are just here. So, where are we at now? It's not been qualityed. Let's just throw in a random map and see how it feels to play. Might have just wasted all my time on nothing. We'll go with Blood Stance. That's on. Let's see how it goes.
To my ancestors.
This is a really bad map for Delirium, huh? Give up a lot of DPS for some extra radius. Dude, how long? Jeez, we were in there for a while. There's a couple things I do still need to double check as well. Those can be ironed out. Like, probably don't need blood and sand. I feel like we could be doing more. We took out the one jewel, so we could probably put on our bear helmet. Hold on. Where's our helmet that we gave up because we needed some resistances? Mr. Bear? Bear helmet. I didn't accidentally steal it, did I? Sit. That's not where I wanted to go. Sorry. Special maps. I didn't delete it. I wouldn't be that stupid, would I? I feel like it would have been in here, but I don't see it. I feel like it's kind of hard to miss. Is it, no. Oh, here it is. Let's see. So, our resistances are still fine. Ooh. No, we have a way to get onslaught without needing onslaught, right? So we don't really need onslaught for support. I was like, so did we lose health doing that? Not really. I don't know what this is. What is this? I've never seen this before. Wings of Entropy. While dual wielding. It's a two-handed axe. How do you dual wield a two-handed axe? Oh, it counts as dual wielding. I see. That could be cool. It might be worth something. I don't know. We'll put it in there in the gets lost forever area. I'm trying to think. How else I can improve this? I guess getting a good single target skill. I have skipped a lot of my rituals. This is just a wipe map and a low tier one, so. Trying to think. So I don't know how survivable we are. I don't know what our health situation looks like yet, because we haven't done any dangerous stuff in a minute. We have 8k armor. Currently, anyway. I don't know if that's being beefed up in any sense. I was standing in the lightning ball, so that I deserve to die, I guess. But our resistances are fine. Honestly, they're a little too high now, but that means we can sacrifice to get chaos res later, which is nice. I mean, this ring doesn't even have any kind of resistances on it. It's just a stat stick that we don't even need anymore. Why? No clue. Carnage Heart, however, giving us too much intelligence, I guess. So we can get a Chaos Resistance Res Ring, a Chaos Res Ring. I think we have some. Let's see, 20 and all elite res, which we don't really need anymore. We just need a whole bunch of life, some Chaos Res. Preferably, I don't think you can get anything that goes over 60%, but maybe. And a whole bunch of int for these skills, which don't feel that integral to the build, except this one. This one I feel is helping a lot. Because if we take this off, we're just barely on the edge of that post versus now slightly past it. Actually, doesn't seem that great. 46%. You'd think would be a lot higher. Berserk we would keep. Blood and Sand doesn't feel like it's that important, right? I don't know. Where do we go to improve from here other than leveling, increasing our endurance? I don't like that this is all the way back here now. How are we still inflicting bleeding? Is it from Ascendancy? Rage, attack speed. Rage, attack speed. Crit multi. Crit chance. Bleed. I don't know where this bleed is coming from. However, I guess I can't complain. Like, our damage is not bad at all. Granted, there's no modifiers on this map, so. I guess Sweep has like a really low Fizz damage base, huh? Is there a way to increase our damage more? No, obviously there is, right? But with the currency we have, I don't know. I am curious how much I gave that guy. PoE Lacerate. They must have shut down the site because it's just not up anymore. So bulk item, let's say I want fusings for chaos. Did this man get a crazy deal just because I was being lazy? For 43.6. So he got 6 extra chaos in that deal. Whatever. It's fine. Not as atrocious as I thought it was going to be. Why is this in here? This can just sit in there, I guess. Oh. Really? Redivine? I don't know how much I trust that. But we'll put it up for like 70 chaos. So I guess in the end it really just comes down to increasing survivability while gaining damage still. So why'd they give up this res? Because we don't need that much res anymore. If we can go up the armor route instead of going, we'll lose 20 on everything. Which means our fire res wouldn't be capped. We could try Ubalab again, I guess, too. So really, we just gotta level. Get more points, get more survivability, and increase our strength. And that will give us more damage. I think we were doing tier 9s last night without too much issue. So let's see how it feels now that we're doing sweep, I guess. Deal extra damage is cold, accuracy, always ignites. I think we'll be okay. We still have to build up to our rage stacks. Okay. Can we not get stuck? How do we get frozen? Don't I have an immune to freezing? Oh, just a chance to avoid it. Okay. Well. Because if we keep dying, we'll never level. And this build is a lot more close range than our last one. I mean, for it being an AoE skill, it's not doing too bad against just single targets. I don't know what was about to kill me, but I thought I was gonna die, so I just kind of gave up. Oh, we've broken the 100k barrier, but I mean our Lacerate, I'm pretty sure, was doing the same deal. I wonder if, like, on our main hand, we 6-link it and do a cast when damage taken for, like, another melee skill. Okay. That, or we really just need to get a single target skill? Jesus. Berserk. See, now if you could be like that 100% of the time, this would be so fun. But you have to build up rage. And then you can only berserk so often. As this evasion rating. Technically, wouldn't an evasion flask go straight to my armor if I used it? Because of the... what's it called? Point blank or what? No, reflexes, iron reflexes or something. But, I mean, we did it tier 9 without too many issues. I'd like if I didn't die so easy still. I mean, but there's not much that it's going to change that, I don't think. We need to get a neck. A better necklace, but I mean, I guess I could, excuse me, sell my divine so I can have some chaos. Amulet. Let's see. Can you get attack speed on an amulet? I'm pretty sure you can, right? Yeah. I think we'd want crit over attack speed, though. Our attack speed's pretty... global crit strike chance. Okay. So then we want life. to be like 75 plus. Make sure this is possible. Of course it is. Then we're going to need all attributes, like plus 30, which I don't think is possible. Oh no, it's possible. Very cheap too. So what if we did 45 then? Then attack speed? Okay, so that's not possible. Probably because of the type of modifiers they are, I would assume. Because I know some are prefix and some are like suffix and stuff, so. I think just fire res then, because we'll be under the fire res cap. Let's see. No? So 10 chaos, 20 chaos. 4% increased armor is interesting. It'd be nice if that was higher though. Okay. To trade my divine for some chaos, sir. Bulk items, what I want. Chaos, what I have. I have a divine. I'll give him a few seconds. He doesn't say anything, we just move on to the next guy. I'll give him a second. If he doesn't say anything, again, we'll just move on to the next guy. Alright, come on, guys. I guess another day then, because I'm not able to get any. Let's try a tier 9 map. Magic monsters, league bosses, those are kind of scary. Possessed. They gain a power charge on hit. Buffs on players expire 50% faster. Jeez. Well, if there's a good way to die again, this would be it. Thank you. God dang it, dude. Good timing. Which one? They're all the same area, I guess. Oh yeah, support characters? Must be nice. I'm assuming they're all characters from the same dude, though. They all just went to different hideouts? I don't know what's going on. $50, $50. Wait, 50, 100, 10, 20, 30, 48. Okay. Well, we have chaos again. Okay, so far we're not really having any issues. I don't know if it's because of all the knockback, which is potentially it. They're just not getting a chance to do much. I doubt it, though. Wonder if we'd be able to do overlap today. I don't know if the rollover or whatever happened yet, to where it changes the map, but yesterday's map was impossible for this character. Well, maybe not impossible, but impossible for me. Okay? I guess that. Much different than saying impossible for this character, I guess. Wait, what? No boss? Damn, tornado, dude. I guess getting some life gen nodes would be nice. Dude, I really don't want to see that. Because I'm very upset that... What do you call it? That, your Atlas isn't per character. It's universal. Need to build rage stacks, guys. Garbage. I don't even know why I picked them up. I know they're garbage. So, a crit chance is only 15%, which is like absolute dog, right? And this only makes it 30%. But let's see how it feels if we increase our crit chance instead. It also gives us more DPS for less radius. We'll just do this Gardens map if I'm allowed to. Yeah, it should be alright. It kind of counters my whole chest piece, but we'll live. See, like, what do you do against that? I have the Elirez. I have armor. I have a decent amount of life. I wouldn't say a crazy amount of life. Those are just the things you can't really, like, account for, I guess. They're just getting nuked. I'll wait till we build more rage and we can see what it says our DPS is. Obviously it's gonna be higher with the higher crit chance or whatever. We're not even reaching 100k. Why is there increased area? Like the one with the increased area is reaching 100k. Unless there's like other things I'm not taking into account, which is very much likely. I guess we give up on the crit dream. If rage also gave you crit chance, then maybe, but I think it only gives attack speed, attack damage. And movement speed, yeah. Not gonna lie, this might be a Cyclone build, even though I don't want it to be. Because personally, I don't like Cyclone that much. It's just kind of boring. But I mean, if we're already doing this, I don't know. We could give Cyclone a shot. I'm not sure what makes a good Cyclone build. We're just looking for currency. Anything interesting? If that maximum life was higher... I mean, this still might be worth something, though. Let's just take off the leech. Let's take off the total life. I'm gonna take this bow. Quiver. Not bow. I'm gonna have to look up how many nodes I have that give crit chance. And then see what I can trade them out for. Because if I can get to where I never miss, I think that'd be a lot stronger than this. Although we're breaking the 120k barrier when we berserk. You get a ton of stats from going berserk. $78. Oof. What if we did like a cast one damage taking like whirling blades or something? Two chaos. The wretched. Two chaos. I'll just take the chaos, I guess, and take the shield. That will never sell, even though it seems really good. We give up the crit. I think the crit dream is dead. Unless too many of my nodes are giving me crit. I tried to leap slam away, and it didn't let me. That's a bum. That's a bummer. I don't think if our temporal change is the one you really want on there, though. I just think I picked it because there was a quick green support gem that we could use, or well, not support gem, but curse or hex. Sniper's mark from projectiles wouldn't help me. Poacher's mark. Poacher's mark might actually be good. Yeah, they're imp based though. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's go. We can try Poacher's Mark. Just straight up. I think gonna be way better than Temporal Chains. I think cast from damage taken works for it. I hope. It does. No, I don't want to run back through this map. But we are. I'm not doing that. I'll die. Give me those fusings. You gotta pay for my death somehow. Okay! This might be an issue. I don't think that's happening. So it goes from 20%. It didn't go up at all. I don't know. We'll worry about that later. The thing I'm going to do is take a break now because I'm hungry and dinner's done, so. Yeah. I don't know. We all can